They're here. They are right outside and they're quiet. But they're making the bear. It's bear cubs. Which means I could die. Where's my bear spray? Okay. Pepper spray active. I hear the loud one. We're gonna try to get something on camera tonight. Oh, hello. They're loud. They run quicker than you expect. He knows what the light is. Come on, show up on my camera. Listen to them. Those are bears. There's 3 bear cubs, I think. Maybe 2. One's on the right, and that was right next to my tent making the little chirps that they do. There's one big one down there. If it didn't show up with its cubs last night, if it didn't show up with its cubs tonight, hear it? If there were no cubs, I would go out. The forest is drawing me out to pee, which it does every time there's a bear around, which might be my natural instincts as a predator, not sexual. No diddy. Let's take the bat and the pepper spray. Actually, God is calling me. But my hatchet isn't here. He told me to grab this instead. To try to get it in the bear's eye rather than a bat. I kind of like hunting. Where did you run to? I have no qualms or quarrels with you. Oh, hello. What are you? That doesn't look natural. I need to at least give them... I'd like to show them how big you are. Please, a bunch of retards think that I'm lying. Oh, I can see your energy. Hello. Okay, I saw a ghost. Warning me to go back to the cabin. I pee on camera because I don't care. Okay, I saw something else I hate. They just kind of phase in and out of reality. Sounded like little chirps. Chirp, 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 chirp. And it was right here. And then the big bear was not this far. It wouldn't come close to me. I don't know how to wish anymore. Baby, when it rains, it pours. Maybe you should wish it more. I don't know how to wish anymore. I don't know how to wish anymore. Baba Yaga's trying to make me feminine. It ain't gonna work, did he? You know what's funny? Is that my mom should die soon. Please, please. God, please. Please. Because they just can't learn. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, Batman. But you can meow at the local cats as you walk down the street. I don't know how to wish anymore. Maybe you should piss in your drawers. God, everyone's been telling me. There's been like, I know it's a simulation, guys. I know you're all paid actors. I know it's not fucking real. But I wanted a love that was real. If nothing's real, then nothing matters. If nothing's real, then the only thing that mattered was the pain and suffering I felt. Do you understand? Cats eat poop. They lick their butts. And where does the poop go? It goes in their gut. And then they come up to me and try to shove their mouth into my mouth. Where's my vape? I need to smoke until I puke. I need it. I need to feel worthless. Because it's the only way to quench my... It's the only way to cure my ego. The only way to be real. And to stop vanity. To let go of delusion. Is to be worthless nothing. I'm a worthless nothing. And I deserve to be alone. I deserve to stalk my ex's profiles and be like, I wonder if there's a kernel of love in there somewhere. Because I know that I was only the way that I was because I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware of influence. I wasn't aware of how your external can be controlled. And I was living as someone that wasn't me. Taking autocorrect suggestions from it wasn't even my dark passenger like Dexter. My dark passenger's really cool, actually. But yeah, I'm completely a serial killer. I just don't do it. I'd rather pretend that I'm retarded. Help, I'm suffering. It makes me feel human. I kind of have emotions that way. I've been developing real emotions in the past years and years. I like it. And then with those real emotions in that suffering, I was able to channel it into music. And outdo everyone in my field, in my forest. Please come back, bears. I wanted to show people like TMZ. I wanted to show that you guys would be celebrities, bears. Think about it. I don't want them to think I'm a liar, because I'm not. I'm not even a bullshitter. Sometimes I'm just very tired and I can't think straight, and I mess up sentences. And I'm like, fuck, that wasn't the best way I could have explained that. That wasn't the best way I could have said that. Now I think a fucking mouse in my house took my vape. Dude, where's my vape? Dude, have you guys seen my vape? I don't know how to wish anymore. Oh, you know what? It might be in my coat pocket. It might be in my coat pocket. And I have to go out there anyway. Dude, like, what'd you do with my vape, man? Stop steezing on my jive or whatever. Stop, like, steezing in my... What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Ooh. See, just to show you again, there's no fucking pair of eyes standing right there. So there was something. The spiritual war is out of control. Tonight, it was very bad. It was very bad. They're really trying to destroy me and replace me with something else. These kernels of light, pure light, I see these dark forces trying to harvest from me. I found me vape. Now, the only problem is that there's a mouse that lives in here now. But it's like totally tubular, dude. It's like totally fucking tubular out here. It's like totally cool. You can just have sex with the Zora from Skynet. I'm talking about The Legend of Zelda. I don't know why. But I'm trying to tell you that they're trying to replace my thoughts. And those are my thoughts. Skynet, Zora, dark forces. Help yourself, run, get out of here. It's all fake. None of it's real. That's why I have no viewers. Where'd you all go on this Saturday night? There were 15 of you the other day. Oh, hello. I hear you. Let's get my backpack. This bear has cubs somehow in the wind. I thought that they do not have babies. But I looked up black bear sounds all night, and I know that a cub came up and said hi to me. Let's get my handy dandy mouse spray. I don't know if this could take down a bear. I walk alone, I walk my shallow heart, the only thing that's blinding. To be without love is a horrible thing. To be forced to be unable to think means you're not even capable of loving yourself. You sit with a dark river and they put a bunch of rocks that it used to flow wildly anywhere it wanted. Small stream it knows how it should be and it knows what it could be, but it can't make more water, so it's just waiting. And when it storms, it rushes as fast as it can. Yesterday at 5:30, the bear cubs were screaming for its mommy. Which means I think it's a whole family. Because there ain't no way in hell what I saw last night was a mom. Females do not get that big. I got myself lost thinking about bears. I'm not lost. I know where I'm going. Okay. I don't know what that is. Hello. I think you're a light. You're not a light. Your eyes. I think best case scenario, you're the reflector on the new bike that I got that's broken. You would have ran away by now. Oh. I know I have Viking and Norse ancestry. I know that we're moving out of Native American and we're moving into Norse. "2020, it is just the reflectors together. 2020 was African BLM soul. 2021 was the Templar. Catholicism. 2022 was different. It was moving from Renaissance and the Knights from 2021 into sort of London era. It was the time of the British into the Americas. And then we had Western. And now we're moving into Viking. I don't know why we're moving into Viking in 2026. But all my native peoples are leaving and they're being replaced by Norse. Now the internet's flooded with the realization that Leif Erikson has been in the Americas for a long time, and that's why a lot of natives on this side of Turtle Island have light skin. Which is why it's not going to be a coincidence that I'm going to find out that not only was my grandfather, whose last name is Dickerson, Norse and Viking, which gave my mom her red hair, but he was native. And I'm pretty sure my grandmother on my father's side was she had a nose that you can't find in any pictures of any European people, even though she had pale white skin. She had no Jew nose. She had no Persian nose. She had no Englishman has that nose. No Irishman has that nose. But if you look up the indigenous tribes to Quebec and northern New York and Vermont, the Mohawk tribe, the keepers of the Eastern Door, you find the nose. Right, like the first 10 pictures is my grandmother's nose. stepped on rocks. Oathguard! Oh, that's why I loved to play Skyrim back then. And I hated the Imperials. I couldn't stand them. I liked Wood Elves, I liked Khajiit, and I liked Nords. And I liked Red Guards. I couldn't stand any of the other ones. I hated High Elves. I hated Bretons. I thought they were basic. I couldn't stand them. And I couldn't have them as followers either. I remember so vividly my first ever Skyrim character was a Khajiit. And he was black. He was the Black Panther. And I went to war for the Stormcloaks, and it was an unarmed build because I like to suplex the Imperials. Throw them behind me and break their back and claw them to death. Don't know how to wish anymore. Baby, when it rains, it pours. So why did they steal my car, but they left that camper up there for 3 months now? What's wrong with you guys? Stop it. God. Ah. You know what the cop said to me? To the no one who will ever hear this? It was on my ex's birthday the other day. And I found my piece. It was right before the bear. Might have been yesterday if it's the 18th. And the old guy from the video calls. And he says, "Hey Casey, I might have an opportunity for you, but you're gonna have to sacrifice something." And I said, "What are you trying to get me to sacrifice?" And he said, "Well, he's offering to buy you a storage unit, blah, 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 blah." I'm talking to him about it. "But you have to promise you'll never come back ever again." I'm like, what the fuck is the big deal? What the fuck is the big deal? You must be a power-tripping Jew. The devil must really want me not to be there, because I must be coming into something. But then there was the bear, and it was left to right. It was standing left to right. And I think I'd have to, if I should stay, to put it left to right. I didn't know Brookfield was up this way. Quan's been lying to me. There was a guy who would never give me a ride. Quan was a very selfish person in many ways. But he's a Leo. They're all like that. Every one of them I've ever met is the same way, except Jack, my mentor. But he was 40. And he was Jamaican. He's the only Leo that's doing it right I've ever seen. Where he has people that love him, that he takes care of financially too. And someone fucking, because he was black and 40 on an e-bike in Plattsburgh. Someone fucking ran him over. And they sent 8 cops to interrogate him and looking for drugs. And all those cops had bothered me in the past. So I stormed past the cops into the room, into his cabin, and I dapped him up. And I protected him from their evil energies, because that was in the year of the Knights. So I had my suit of armor. Armore. I did leave it, okay. What's the point of anything? There's probably a bunch of ladybugs in the backpack, because they all flock to it. They all flock to it, if you will. I don't have a belt, so I'm going off screen. Baby, when it rains, it pours. I don't know how to wish anymore. I don't know how to wish anymore. I don't know how to wish anymore. Baby, when it rains, it pours. Baby, the world is yours. I don't know how to wish anymore. I don't know. Let me try. I wish I get justice. Everyone that hurts me is judged harshly. In a way where, with no catches, like genie wishes or witch curses, everything that was stolen from me is returned now that I'm a badass. Build me back, help me, give me strength, and build me back up. Allow me to build myself back up if that's what must happen. Because I can't force you to, I can't make you make me do push-ups. I have to do the push-ups. So we'll see what happens, fam. I don't know how to wish anymore.